Todd here, Lawson Screen and Digital Products. And today I wanted to touch in on a topic on something that I'm getting more and more questions about every week. This is pertaining to DTF printing. Now that we offer a few different printers, this is a topic that's getting more and more popular. It's gaining a lot of traction in the industry. So naturally I'm getting a lot more questions about it. This is going to pertain to, how do you put the powder on your film? If you don't have the all-in-one system that puts the powder adhesive and cures it for you, you can powder them by hand. So we're going to real quick touch on that, kind of show you what I do. If you have any questions, you can always feel free to reach out to us here, and we're more than happy to help. You'll see here that I have this tote. This is where I like to keep my powder adhesive in. We keep a couple different grains of powder here. I prefer the fine. I have found that it feels a little better on the shirt, so that's my go-to. So I keep my different powders in different totes. One of the other things I like to do is, you'll see on here, is I have these silica gel packs taped on the underside of this lid. I've also got them taped inside here. This is trying to keep the moisture out, to keep any of the moisture from getting into this powder and causing it to clump up. When it's all clumpy, it just doesn't work as well when you're putting powder on the film. So we'll start with this bigger print we have here. So I've got two of them. This came off of our Prestige XL2 DTF printer that we now sell here. So I just picked two big images, put them on the same sheet. What I like to do is just kind of lay it in there. I keep a little cup inside my tote, and I'll take the cup, fill it up, and lightly sprinkle right down the center. Try to make it as even as I can. You don't want to get too much, just dump it all in one spot. I've done that before, and with the force of the powder coming down, I've seen it actually literally go through the ink, and then when you flip the image over, you can see a blemish. So nice and easy, right down center. Next, I like to pick it up, keep the powder here in the center, and then just roll it back and forth. Make sure it covers your whole image. Back and forth just a couple times. This is printed all the way out to the edge. Okay, that's good and covered, so we're going to put the powder back on this end. Lastly, I'm going to grab this film. Get this corner. And from the other side, I don't know how well you can see it, but you're going to see a lot of extra powder around the image. If you don't get that powder off of there, when you go to put this image onto a garment, you're going to see like a glue stain haze on the shirt. It's not necessarily the end of the world. Usually a second heat press will melt that ink to the point, I'm sorry, not ink, but it will melt that adhesive enough that it just kind of disappears into the shirt. But to avoid that, take your film, hold it by the corner, and flick it as hard as you can. Doing that, you get almost all that excess adhesive off there, and you don't have to worry about it. So that one's done. That one's now ready to be sent through your DTF oven, your conveyor dryer, hover a heat press over it, whatever it is you do to cure the adhesive. We're to that point now with that. So now this next film, we got a bunch of little logos all lined up. So I kind of lay that one in there, caddy corner, because it actually fits in my tote. And I'll literally sprinkle this adhesive over every single one of those. And essentially I'm just going to do the same thing. Roll it back and forth. Nice and powdered. Lastly, you got to get that excess off there. Now this one's done, ready to go be cured. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us here, 314-382-9300, or visit our website. We're always here to help. Thanks.